This newscast is brought to you by Lavo.
Hello, everyone. Another day of the 46th Manaki Brothers International Cinematographers Film Festival has passed, and here we highlight the best of what it was packed with.
At 10 o'clock, the Army Hall hosted a briefing with directors of photography, Vitalis Katkus, J. Daniel Zuniga, and Gabrielle Urban IT, whose films were screened the previous day, Sunday, September 21st. Cinematographers shared their perspectives on various aspects of filmmaking. In particular, Vitalis Katkus spoke about the progress of cinematography in Lithuania.
Half an hour later, Jean-Marie Druju, Denis Lenoir, and Pascal Marin led a masterclass titled Evolution of Shooting Tools Since the French New Wave. It was held in the Manaki Cinema and attracted a large audience. These seasoned cinematographers began with a retrospective of the first experiments with moving cameras by the Lumiere brothers, illustrated with fascinating historical footage from the late 19th century. They then explored the evolution of the camera, from a bulky apparatus to a shoulder-mounted device suitable for mobile filming, while also addressing camera stabilizers and other solutions that enable handheld shooting on the go. Despite the packed festival program ahead, this masterclass can be considered one of the most interesting events.
The first part of Monday's program concluded with the Adriatic Network workshop, Manaki Next Generation, guided by the same mentors as on Sunday, Maria Shiva and Femi Doubt. These sessions help young cinematographers get their questions answered in an interactive way.
At 5 p.m., the second part of the day's program kicked off. The Manaki Cinema hosted a screening of When the Phone Rang, a film in the documentary competition, co-produced by Serbian and U.S. filmmakers and shot by DOP Martin D. Sicko. To be honest, this film is not a documentary in the strict sense, but rather a reconstruction based on the story of a real person. At the same time, the Cultural Center screened Adam's Sake, part of the Adriatic Audience Award Program, a Belgian-French co-production directed by Laura Wanda.
The schedule has continued with the short program screened at the Manaki Cinema. 5 films were shown, representing filmmakers from North Macedonia, Belgium, Serbia, Croatia, Slovenia, Spain, Haiti, and Turkey. The screening began at 7 p.m., coinciding with the presentation of The Devil Smokes and Saves the Burnt Matches in the Same Box, shot by Mexican DOP Odi Zabalita. This film, part of the official program, was screened at the Cultural Center.
At 8 p.m., the open-air cinema setup next to the Army Hall invited viewers to watch 2 films within Mac Point program. Christmas Lights, directed by Georgi Lazov, and Everyone Calls Redo, directed by Iber Diri.
The day concluded by the presentation of 2 films. The first, Miyazaki, The Spirit of Nature, directed by French filmmaker Leo Favier, was screened at the Manaki Cinema as part of the Ecoscope Film Initiative. The second was Norwegian film Dreams, Sex, Love, part of the official program, shot by director of photography Cecil Isimek.
The festival is now in full swing. Today, Tuesday, September 23rd, is packed with a variety of events and screening. Stay tuned to explore the highlights of the day.
This newscast is brought to you by Lavo.